Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Get to the floor with your way for, cause we can ride the beat straight to the top. Been waiting so long and now it's the time to show them all that it's not in the game. I don't care what I'm looking like, I just gotta show you that I'm just not going nowhere. I don't care about it, I don't doubt it. Show me that you're showing about it, about it.
It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Perfect weather for New Birth Tabernacle of Praise's second annual Fall Festival. Here, there are games, food, and time for kids to express their creativity by wearing their favorite costume. On this day, Lady Ferguson is doing what she does best, playing the role of community mom, making sure everyone feels at home. For Lady Ferg, as she's affectionately called, having a heart for the community doesn't just surround this one event. Earlier this season, we followed her into a high school football booster meeting for her to show her support for her son's team. With 4 children and being the wife of a pastor, her schedule is never ending. But she tells Nicky Yarborough, even with all she does at home, in the community, and for the church, it has never become too overwhelming for her to handle.
I am so happy to be here with my good friend and sister in Christ, Lady Katrinia Ferguson. Thank you so much, lady, for joining me here on the Life In and Out broadcast. Yes. I've been waiting to do your story because, you know, it's something about a woman who really is active in the community, who stands behind her husband, who has kids that are in school, and I think you have one daughter who's out of school, graduated now?
And on her master's now.
Wow, that is awesome. So it's very exciting.
And I have a son that's also in school, in college as well.
Really? Oh my God. See, I'm walking into that right now. Yes. My daughter's in the 12th grade, so you know, I'm just watching you and see how you interact with your kids, and because it's a scary thing for me.
It's all about first. You have to enjoy first. You have to go in with knowing that your kids are a product of you.
Oh yeah.
And your husband, and you just you push them to go more and beyond. Just keep going.
Right.
Just keep going.
And you guys have, I'm telling you, you have a beautiful ministry here, and I was, you know, afforded the opportunity to come here and minister, and it was wonderful. We had an awesome time. But you know, I really wanted to ask you about the balancing act. How do you balance it all? Because I know that you're very active here at the church.
Yes.
You're very active at the schools, you know, with your kids. And I mean, how do you balance all of that? How do you balance it on a day-to-day basis?
Well, and that's what I do. I take it day by day. I do ask God to each and every day to just lead and guide, give me the strength that I need. You know, sometimes I ask, can I get a second person? Can I create another person? But I thank God for the strength that He has given me, the wisdom that He's given me, the ability to observe different other ladies like myself and others, and take from take from them and apply it to my home or to you know, to my life, to where it fits me, and work with that. And that's pretty much all I can do.
Well, you know, you're doing a great job at it, and a lot of people won't be honest about the fact that you have to take it one day at a time, and it's not easy all the time. But you have to take out some me time. You have to set aside some time where you can just say, you know what, I need to relax. I need to clear my mind. And you know, I had a day like that yesterday. Oh my God, I'm like, my whole prayer yesterday was, Lord, I thank you for everything that you have entrusted me with, but God, please give me the ability to handle it all. Give me the ability to balance it all, because that's where your I guess your courage. That's the ammunition to keep going forward. Is to learn how to balance and to have some me time. To go sometimes step away. My thing was yesterday. I drove to Quincy to my mom's house. Went out in the country, and that's all I wanted to see was the trees. I didn't want to hear nothing about nobody doing nothing. I didn't want to call anybody. I didn't want to take phone calls. I just wanted to get in that mode where I could just
hear from God.
And just rest. Exactly. No kids, no nothing. I got away from it all, and that was easy because they wanted to go their separate ways anyway. So, but that is very, very important. Can you talk to us about that?
I'm not the type of person that go out and do a lot of shopping or anything. Like you have to. Some people have to do it every day. For me, it's I do take it day by day, and my mind just goes back to when the kids were smaller, and there was very little time for myself, and that was a season of my life. To whereas the time that I would take for myself were very little, and whether it be just sending them to bed early that night and watching TV, or just in my room just either reading or writing or something. But now has come to the time where my kids are much older. I am a mother that is very involved with my kids, very involved with my husband, because I do believe the mother carries the order in the home. So with that being said, when I know when they're straight, when they're comfortable, I go somewhere for myself.
That's it.
And right now my domain is my room. They upstairs. They either watching football, they either watching some kind of HBO channel, or they listening to music. But my downtime is at home, downstairs in my room. I don't talk a lot on the phone. I may get on Facebook every now and then, but when I wanna just be by myself and don't hear nothing, I'm downstairs in your room. Downstairs in my room. As me and my husband, we go out and we as we're going out, different ones, we find ourselves pouring into others. And
a lot. I know that happens a lot.
Yes, we're pouring into others. And he gets me on this. He really talks to me about this. We're not having church here, and other churches that we fellowship with, if they're having something, I go in and sneak in. Trying to sit to the back, so I can, get some more me time. That's more me time for me, for God to pour into me, so I be able to pour out into others. So he gets me on that. He say, why you need to rest, you need to sit down, you're moving too much, you're moving too much. And I to me, that me time, that's an additional me time for me. I don't have to minister to nobody. I can be ministered to, and I don't have to, nobody come, oh, first lady. I don't need you to do all that right now here at this service.
I'm Katrinia right now.
That's it. That's it. I don't need you to, can I bring you some water? No, I don't need all that. I just,
But that's good, and it's such a wonderful thing how we all just in our different little ways just handle our me time and the different things that relaxes us. Like I said, I went to the country. I don't know what it is about my mom's house. I just go in there and I'm just like, everything is just out of the window. But it's such an awesome opportunity to have to step away and just sit back and say, Lord, I need to hear from you. I need to regroup. So that is something that is truly, truly important in the life of a pastor, a pastor's wife, a mother, anybody. Take some me time. Thank you so much, Lady Ferguson. We're going to take a quick break and come back, and I want to hear more from you.
Okay, all right.
When Pastors and Ministers' Wives returns, the dynamic duo, Lady Ferg's pastor, husband, and best friend, Pastor Rudy Ferguson Sr., sits down to talk about family life and shares more about just how powerful Lady Ferg is in the community and at home when Life in the Now TV returns.
The founders of America's 3 biggest pizza companies are named Tom, Frank, and John. But Marco's Pizza has a founder named Pasquale, who was actually born in Italy. Marco's, authentic Italian pizza.
The first day stepping on the court, I couldn't keep up. That motivated me to step up my game. When I reach a goal, I set a new one the next day. The best feeling is getting to a place you've been fighting for. Tennis taught me to never give up in anything. School, sports, life. Your opponent has to earn their victory. Nothing in life is guaranteed, so education is important. Going to college is one of my biggest goals. I can't wait. Mastering the court takes persistence. So does getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Pastors and Ministers' Wives, a new series presented by Life in the Now TV with Nicky Yarborough. You can find out more or watch this series live online at nowismytime.org. We're enjoying the Fall Festival at New Birth Tabernacle of Praise, and Lady Katrinia Ferguson and husband Pastor Rudy Ferguson Sr. are showing us how having fun with the community is done. They've been leading their church in Tallahassee's historic Frenchtown area for the past 2 years. And beyond preaching, they've been mobilizing residents there to take an active role in their neighborhood. And they do it all with a smile. And as they share it with Nicky Yarborough, they do it with a love for each other and their family that they share with everyone they meet.